This video is brought to you by MSI. MSI's next-gen QD-OLED panel is here, and it delivers a fully immersive gaming experience. I'm a big fan of quality equipment, peripherals, and I'm going to say this. Nothing I'm going to show you in this video is going to do this monitor justice, because in person, it's legit stunning. Gaming on it, working on videos, watching YouTube or movies, it's incredible. I've never played on anything like it, and it's ready to rock for PC or console. So whatever you got, it's going to bring out the absolute best from your hardware, and it's got all the next-gen things that you need. As for me, I have a pretty good rig. i9 13900K, a 4090, tons of goodies. I also have an MSI motherboard, which is a key piece to it all. I also have a PS5 and Xbox Series X. It's a perfect monitor for all this. The model is the 341CQPX QD-OLED. And there's lots to talk about with the OLED display. And for an overview of the monitor, it's a 34-inch curved gaming display, 1800 radius, which is a slight curve. And with a curved monitor, there's more immersion, better field of view. Games like Destiny, Apex, Diablo, whatever you're playing, you see more of the map. It's awesome. 21:9 aspect ratio. It's got thin bezels, makes it perfect for a multi-monitor setup. I have 3 total. Right in the middle, it's the centerpiece. And whether you're gaming, professional work, creative work, feels right at home in any setup. It's actually insane to edit videos with, and I'll show you Adobe later. So next-gen QD OLED panel, 3440 by 1440. Fastest 0.03 millisecond gray-to-gray response time, 240 hertz refresh rate. This thing's humming. They did so much good work with this monitor. So QD premium color, the quantum dot, it meets the Delta standard. And what that is, that's a color accuracy measurement. And that's saying that this display's color reproduction is superior and it's accurate. It's to the point that the human eye can't detect a difference. VESA DisplayHDR True Black 400, I'm going to show and talk about these two in a bit. It's got adaptive sync technology. It has adjustability, height, swivel, tilt with its base. KVM, which controls devices seamlessly. You can control multiple devices via one set of keyboard, mouse, and MSI monitor. There's a console mode with HDMI 2.1, UWQHD at 240 Hz. It supports VRR with the next-gen consoles. MSI's Gaming Intelligent app, which is awesome. You plug in the USB Type A to B cable, you can update the firmware through this, and with the Gaming Intelligent app, it allows you to set the screen functions through mouse operations, instead of clicking the physical buttons on the bottom of the monitor. You see it all in the app. Change the brightness, add in crosshairs, turn on, off, blue light, everything from your mouse. It's great. On the bottom, a Type-C DisplayPort Alt with 98 watts of power delivery. So you can power devices and easily display them in the DisplayPort Alt mode. One of my favorite things, and I'm going to talk about it more later, is MSI OLED Care 2.0, and that's for reducing the risk of OLED burn-in, like next level panel care for it. There's also a 3-year burn-in warranty, including coverage for OLED burn-in. Now, the setup was easy. The box is 39 by 20, and here's a Patrick for scale. It's a pretty large monitor, and setting it up took me a little bit of time because of my surgeries. I'm not really able to move or lift too much, but I got it done. Extremely easy to set up. Comes with a DisplayPort, an ultra-high-speed HDMI cable, and that's for the HDMI 2.1. And your Series X, your PS5 are gonna love you. They want this. There's also the power cable, wall mounting screws, and the USB A to B cable. And again, that's for updating the firmware, running the Gaming Intelligent app, and also, of course, the stand and the legs. I put together a lot of monitors, and this one, placed in the stand, it secures itself, goes up and down, it swivels, and then just screw the legs under the stand. It's done, it's together. Super easy, and at that point, just stand it up. The monitor itself has protective film over the display. Use both hands, peel it off, it's ready to rock. It's an OLED. I'm a hardcore believer in OLEDs. I have one in my living room, in my bedroom, and now I'm gaming with one. I've always wanted to game with one. Because unlike backlit displays, QD OLED panels have self-illuminating pixels, so each pixel can basically turn on and off, and it virtually eliminates backlight bleeding. Like, check this out. My monitor next to it, compared to the MSI. All this is a black screen YouTube video, and you can see a lot of black light bleed on the left monitor. In some monitors, you might have one, it's so bad, they bleed so bad you actually see it while you're gaming. On the MSI, it looks like it's off. It looks like it has no power to it, but it's on. There's no bleed. True deep blacks. And these deep blacks, their DisplayHDR 2 Black 400, is giving you pure black scenes in your games, in your movies, while also having extremely high contrast and great color performance. Very accurate and vivid. Games like Starfield are incredible, like just the opening scene of it. I mean, it's at night here. You can't tell where the monitor starts and ends. And in-game, I have everything on Ultra, Max, Extreme, whatever, the shadows, the textures, all that with a 3440 1440 resolution, the max frames, the 0.03 response time, like all the games are eye candy. And when purchasing my OLEDs, I'm always worried about burn-in. They offer a worry-free 3-year warranty on it. And with MSI OLED Care, a very advanced version that has a ton of safeguards in place that significantly reduce the chances of OLED screen burn-in. First of all, where it all starts, it has a graphene film and custom heat sink to help dissipate heat. From there, with MSI OLED Care, it has pixel shift, panel protect, there's a protect notice, static screen detection, multi-logo detection, taskbar detection, and boundary detection. All of these have various levers to pull, and at one point the panel protect came up, and that's to help maintain the image quality. I executed it. It took about 8 minutes to complete, and then it turns back on. They put a lot of time into this, and it's something I'm very thankful for. I've messed with the color settings, and I personally use the premium color setting because everything pops. Like the current season of Apex has a ton of vibrant colors, and it shows off. So whether it's something like Starfield in space that has a lot of blacks, or a vibrant first-person shooter, like it's all stunning. Again, there's no way it could be shown unless you see it for yourself. It's incredible. And with something like Apex, I'm running high settings. It's keeping the 240, and on console, it would get that full 3440 by 1440, 120 hertz with VRR. Just plug and play ready to go with the next-gen consoles. But there's also something like the Smart Crosshair, and I've never used these because for the most part, they didn't really help, but this one's very different. It adapts to the screen. That way you can see it better. So say you go from something really bright to something really dark, the crosshair goes from green to yellow to red, then back depending on the situation. There's a ton of bells and whistles for your gaming experience. Now I use it for my PC, but all you console gamers know how hard it's been to get the next-gen consoles at their peak. Up until this monitor, I still don't have an HDMI 2.1 monitor, and I would 100% use this monitor for my Series X and my PS5, but I'm using it on the PC, and it's just been a game changer all around. I've used it editing a ton of videos so far, and I'm able to stretch my timeline, get more of the timeline to work on. Again, incredible. I'm never going back. The work life, gaming life, it's all there. And maybe some of you don't work from home or use Adobe. If you do, it's awesome, but most are interested in the gaming life. And it's not just about the size and the color performance, which is top-notch amazing. It's the 240 refresh rate with the 0.03 response time. It makes your games feel great. Everything feels ultra smooth. There's zero lag or ghosting, screen tearing. You actually feel the improved responsiveness. And I mainly play on console for work, but I'm not sure I'm going back. I'm going to play on this thing because it has a couple other things built in. It's VESA certified Clear MR 1300, and Clear MR is the new standard for display motion performance. It passed strict tests, it got certified, and the CMR represents a range of blur performance based on the ratio of clear pixels versus blurry ones as a percentage. And again, from my camera recording the screen to show you, to keep up with the refresh rate and all that, no justice on how it's performing in real life. And again, that's paired with adaptive sync technology for the smoothness. It syncs the refresh rate of your monitor with your GPU to eliminate screen tearing or stuttering, lag-free. I noticed zero stuttering and tearing, just smooth as butter. This monitor is for those that love immersion, want the extra screen real estate, want cutting-edge performance, gamers, all types of games, like first-person shooters getting the 0.03 response, the 240 hertz, vivid colors, deep blacks, RPGs and other games, full immersion, more of the map on your screen in open worlds, like the next gen is here. But it's also for your professional life and hobbies and watching movies, Adobe. All of it applies. The MSI MPG 341 CQPX QD-OLED 34 does not disappoint. If you're serious about your gaming setup, your gaming experience, and looking to invest in something that's going to enhance that experience, this is definitely the choice, especially with that worry-free 3-year warranty on the panel. So thanks to MSI for sponsoring today's video. You'll find a link at the top of the description, and trust me, this is one of the best decisions you're ever going to make if you're looking for the perfect blend of immersive visuals and performance. It's stunning. So thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.